Most people are broke because they're trying to impress people who don't even care. The sad part, they're going broke together and calling it normal. Have you ever felt that? That quiet pressure to keep up, to spend money you don't really have on things you don't really need. You're not alone. Welcome to episode 25 of our third-part series, where today we're tackling the invisible enemy of your bank account, social pressure. Think about it, that feeling when your friends all want to go to that new, expensive restaurant, and you know your budget is screaming no, or when a coworker casually shows off the latest smartphone and suddenly, your perfectly good phone feels old and slow. This isn't just in your head. A recent study found that nearly 60% of millennials feel pressured to spend money on experiences they see on social media. It's a powerful force that can quietly destroy your finances. How exactly does it do that? It pushes you to overspend just to fit in. It makes you feel like you're constantly behind everyone else. It triggers emotional purchases you regret later. It creates what experts call lifestyle creep, where your spending rises to match your income, leaving you with nothing to save, and worst of all, it can lead you into a mountain of debt for a lifestyle that isn't even yours. So, where do these money traps come from? They are everywhere, hiding in plain sight. Let's call them out. First, you have the let's eat out friends. They always want to try the new brunch spot, the fancy dinner place, or the trendy cocktail bar. Saying no feels like you're being antisocial. Right, then there are the co-workers, the ones who are always flexing the newest gadgets, the designer watches, or talking about their expensive weekend getaways. It makes you wonder, what am I doing wrong? And of course, there's the biggest trigger of all, social media. You scroll through Instagram and see picture-perfect vacations, flawless homes, and designer clothes. It's a highlight reel designed to make you feel inadequate. A study from the University of Pittsburgh even linked higher social media use to increase feelings of social isolation and envy. It's a comparison game you can never win. But it doesn't stop there. Family expectations can be a huge source of pressure. Maybe your parents expect you to have a certain type of car or live in a certain neighborhood. Or your siblings are all buying big houses, and you feel like you're falling behind. And what about relationships? The pressure to buy expensive gifts, go on lavish dates, or plan a wedding that costs more than a down payment on a house can be immense. It feels like love is measured in dollars. All these triggers are designed to make you spend emotionally, not logically. They tap into your fear of missing out, your desire for acceptance, and your need to feel successful. But what if I told you there's a way to break free? A way to take back control of your money and your life? The secret isn't about becoming a hermit who never goes out. It's about being strategic. Here are the simple, powerful tactics you can use. First, create a fun budget. Every month, set aside a specific amount of money you can spend on anything you want, guilt-free. If friends invite you out and it fits your fun budget, go for it. If not, you have a perfect reason to decline. This leads to the next tool, your new favorite phrase. Just say, not this time, but maybe next month. It's polite, it's not a hard no, and it puts you in control of the timeline. It shows you're interested but sticking to your plan. Third, be the one who suggests cheaper alternatives. Instead of going out for a $50 dinner, why not host a potluck or a game night at your place? Instead of expensive outings, suggest a hike, a walk in the park, or a visit to a free museum. You'll be surprised how many of your friends are secretly relieved someone suggested a cheaper option. Next, it's time for a digital detox. Unfollow accounts on social media that make you feel bad about your life or trigger your spending. If someone's feed is just a constant stream of luxury, that makes you feel poor. You don't need that in your life. Curate your feed to be inspiring and motivating, not defeating. And finally, the most powerful trick of all, keep your long-term goal visible everywhere. What are you saving for? A house? A debt-free life? Early retirement? Find a picture that represents that goal and make it your phone wallpaper. Write it on a sticky note and put it on your bathroom mirror, your desk, and even inside your wallet. When you're tempted to spend, you'll be reminded of what you're working towards. You'll see what you're giving up for that momentary splurge. It's your dream versus their expectations. Who are you going to choose? Does saying no to small things really make a difference? Let's do the math. It's shocking. Let's say you managed to avoid overspending just $150 a month that you would have spent because of social pressure. That's like saying no to a few expensive dinners or not buying that gadget you didn't need. $150 a month doesn't sound like a life-changing amount, right? But what happens if you invest that money? If you put that $150 a month into a simple investment account that earns an average market return. So let me ask you this again. Are you living your life, Or are you funding someone else's idea of what your life should look like? It's time to stop trying to keep up with people who aren't paying your bills. Your future is worth more than their temporary approval. Your financial peace is worth more than their opinion if you're serious about taking control, about building real wealth, and about living a life on your own terms. Then you're in the right place. Start choosing your future over their lifestyle today. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to get serious about your money, make sure you follow our channel so you don't miss the rest of this powerful series. Your journey to financial discipline starts now.